Hi, and welcome to my channel. I wanted to try something new and record myself learning how to do something in Notion. I really want to make a daily writing tracker that will be applicable for NaNoWriMo in particular. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to make a list of what I want this tracker to be able to do, because with the way my brain works, I really need to have kind of a concrete list of what needs to happen and my goals, or I'm just going to be sitting here staring at this database, unsure exactly what I want to do. So the goal is a daily writing tracker for Nano specifically. So I want it to have a date, this session, word count goal static, I do have access to the beta for trying out a chart, so I might add one here just to see how it's going. I want to do maybe like a I think that is at least enough to get me started. So let's go ahead and go in here. We're going to change this to, what should I call this? I think I want it to be just a static select, and we're going to add some options. Now, these are poorly colored, so let's see. Red is awful. Then we'll do orange. Yellow, we'll just go through the whole rainbow. Green, blue, and purple. Awesome. Now we know how today writing felt. We're going to add our date. Then we need a number for we want this one to be a formula. I know that. If word count this session is greater than or equal to 16. Did that work? Did not. I swear I'm not good at formulas. How is if not defined? There we go. Then we want to make it prettier. that. Cool. Okay, so what we're going to do here is make this number there we go. Unfortunately, from my understanding, because of the way that this works, we can't do this exactly the way that I want to. Calculate our total words. Yeah, I don't think I can do what I want to with the dynamic goal because of the way the databases work, which is frustrating. We did this one. We did this one. We did this one. I don't think I can remove the name property. Nope, we have to have a name property. Can at least add a notes. Choose one that matches. That is the hard part, trying to figure out if it's even possible to do a running total, which I really don't think it is. I mean, this isn't the worst tracker, right? If we're just trying to make a basic nano tracker, then I don't know. Let's stop there for now. All right, I made a little bit of progress with some thinking about how we can make this tracker work for Nano specifically, where we have this goal of where we should be each day. So this is a manual calculation that I'm just doing, going through adding 1667 with my calculator each time. We'll stop here. So then what happens? I went ahead and added manually every date in November just so that they're already pre-done. And then what you would do to use this tracker for Nano is write down your word count for that day right here. Let's say that right here you have 1667. Then at the bottom of this column, you'll see the total word count so far, which is 6692. At the end of the day, you'll just manually put that in here. Up here, it tells you how to do that. The sum at the bottom of the word count column will update dynamically. Place it here at the end of the day so that all of these calculations can happen. What this does is compare this number to this number and tell you if you are on track for the month so far. This tells you if you are on track for the day, and this shows you how close you are to meeting the goal for the month. So like if this day you had 550 words, let's say, and this day you had, let's see, that then comes through over here as 6742. And then let's say you had 500 words here. You're not hitting your daily goal. 7242. You're a little bit behind here, but then this day you had an awesome day and you ended up doing 4,000 words. Brings you to 11242. So now you're almost hitting that goal, 96% you'll see when you hover over there. And then what you can do is go through and talk about how your writing felt. Obviously, this day was awful. This day looks like it was great. This one was awesome. This one was actually great, even though say that that only took you 5 minutes and half an hour to do, right? And you did that. This day was bad. This day was okay. You were kind of getting back on track. And then this day was back to being awesome. So now we have the general part of the tracker set up. We can also scroll over here and we could take notes. Like, I didn't have any ideas. Boo. And, you know, whatever it is that you want to do, maybe to journal about what's going on that day. Now, this is where I kind of want to open the floor to any of my viewers about what to do with each of these individual pages, because we can pull this open here. We'll see whether or not we met our goal, what it was, our notes, on track, but I can create a template here and we can use it somehow. We could write our daily words in here if we wanted to. It could be our journal. We could move the notes thing into here. I could make it into a prompt to get you started for the day. I know that that's really helpful for me if I don't have a blank page. I talk about what I've done. Maybe I could put some of those prompts in here. Maybe I can start with that template and move from there. And then we can add some more views. Let's duplicate this view. And we, on this one, let's see what we can do to make this. I'm kind of, you know, making this up as I go, right? Because it can be fun that way. I want to see a board, I think. Yeah, so we would need to go through and, you know, title each of your days, or that's going to be a problem with how this works. I really like this view that it automatically gave me, so we're going to keep it, and it's going to be like words written in each mindset. Let's do a mind, or think. words written in each mindset. And let's see, properties. We have to show that, I think. Do which day they were? Maybe word count this session. How does that look? What do you think? Would that be useful information? Then if I wanted to do a new view, is there anything else that I think would be interesting? Maybe we'll do just a simple one. So we'll duplicate this view. Make it a list. All we're going to show in the list is the date, word count this session, words so far. Let's see. I don't like that as a list. Let's make it a table instead. But then we're going to remove the lines, hide the title, and go back and hide all the properties we don't want to see. Don't need to see that. Don't need to see that. Don't need to see that or that or that. There we go. Nice simple view. Then we have words in each mindset, our main writing tracker. So we got a static goal in here. We got a dynamic goal, total words this month. We decided against the chart. We have a couple of views. We have our notes. What do you think so far? What kind of template should we add as a page? And is there anything that you would change before I make this live? Thanks for watching and coming along as I explore, and hopefully you learned something about Notion, and I'll see you in the next one.